The Moncton Miracles are back on the scene for another season, and they look to improve on their 14-26 record from last year that saw them face quick elimination from the first round of the playoffs at the hands of the Island Storm. It's been a busy offseason for the Miracles, who've seen much changes in their personnel, and we're not just talking on the court. Joe Salerno Sr. steps in as the general manager, and his first order of business was to put a competitive team on the floor.
Well, first thing is to put a competitive team on the court, which isn't an easy thing to do in the NBL. The rise of the caliber of play has just been phenomenal in the NBL. It'll continue. But, I look back, Moncton has put some good teams on the court. They certainly have had their share of fantastic players. They've always found good players, and I know we've found good players again this year. So, first things first to me, I've got an awful lot of number one things to do, but certainly getting that competitive team on the court. And obviously, goal number one is to advance further in the playoffs than what they have in the past.
The changes continue as longtime assistant coach Serge Langus steps in for the departed Dennis Truax. And while winning is important to the franchise, so is the development of their players to be better.
For us, we really care about the development of our players. We really, really do. And we want them to get better so they can have an opportunity in their prime to go play somewhere else or maybe stay in our league and make more money. It's as simple as that. For these guys, every individual is a business for them. They are their own business. And we try to serve them as best we can. And by being competitive. And if we win, great. Don't get me wrong, we want to win. We want championships doing it this way. It's just a little bit more difficult doing it this way. But it's a challenge.
While there have been a lot of changes on the court for Moncton, the return of Trayvon Lathan and Stanley Robinson serve as excellent starting pieces to rebuild a roster around. Trayvon Lathan was Mr. Everything for Moncton last year. He averaged 17.5 points per game, dished out 4.5 assists, and pulled down almost 8 boards per contest. So he's not worried about the talent on his squad, despite what others may think.
You got to play. In the day, you have to play. You have to play. The Heat had LeBron James, and they struggled their first year. They win the championship their first year. You want to go by what's on paper. That's cool, but in the day, you have a great group of hungry guys and a great group of guys that has a lot of experience in this league. So, with that being said, I'll take my chances against any team in this league.
Stanley Robinson was having a great season last year until he went down with an injury and missed out on the playoffs. His team definitely could have used him, so he's happy to be back.
I'm just more determined, every year you just want to get better, you don't want to stay the same every year. I'm just more determined, I'm more focused, and I'm leading by my actions. And I just want to make sure I come back and finish the season this year, have a great season, and, and look forward to just winning games, just take it a day at a time. As far as, coming back to the team, I'm very excited to come back, and I'm very excited to, season. I just want to, win more games than we lost because, we didn't win that. We didn't do too good last year.
The Miracles picked up all-star power forward Dwayne Smith in a trade with the Island Storm. Smith is an active body who can finish strong at the rim and certainly helps their front line. Another frontline guy with league experience is Seamus Ferguson. He's another big body down low and was a member of the Power organization for the last 3 seasons. And then there's Tyler Murray. Tyler was a part of that championship squad in London that won in 2013, and his steady play in the backcourt can help some of the younger players who are new to the league. Moncton has a long history of finding and developing good talent, and they're looking for this year to be no different.